Nio Day 2023 key announcement. At Nio Day 2023, the much-anticipated new flagship product, the Nio ET9, finally arrived. The pre-sale price shocked the audience at the event. 800,000 yuan. This price does not seem to be pleasing, at least not in today's Chinese passenger car market. Looking at the entire market, the performance of new energy vehicles priced around 800,000 yuan is not optimistic. Insurance registration data shows that Mercedes-Benz's ambitious transformative model, the EQS, only sold 1,877 units from January to November 2023, and the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV sold 444 units. Porsche Taycan's cumulative sales volume during the same period was 3,674 units. BMW i7 and BMW i sold 1112 and 3518 units respectively. And Tesla's Model S Model X, which once had annual sales of over 10,000 units, only sold 428 and 1241 units respectively in the first 11 months. Please hit the subscribe button before us going into the details. For a time, how to explore and expand market sales has become the main theme for the luxury brands mentioned above. From this perspective, Nio's attempt with the ET9 seems somewhat untimely. Why did Nio launch the ET9 at this time? Li Bin certainly has his own views. In his opinion, this car is a carrier of Nio's cutting-edge achievements in technology research and development. This car is not only a success for Nio, but also a milestone worth recording in China's automotive history. It is the first car from a Chinese automotive company to truly enter the core spiritual fortress of international brands dominated by BBA, a true large executive vehicle. From the product's perspective, Nio describes the highlights of this car mainly as follows. Self-developed intelligent driving chip, full domain 900-volt high-voltage architecture, and SkyRide chassis system. At this Nio Day, Nio released its self-developed intelligent driving chip, the Shenwu NX9031. This is also the first intelligent driving chip in the industry to be manufactured using a 5-nanometer automotive-grade process, containing over 50 billion transistors, and a self-developed inference acceleration unit NPU, full domain 900-volt high-voltage architecture. It has a maximum vehicle voltage of 925 volt, a peak charging power of 600 kilowatt, and a peak charging current of 765 amp. Additionally, Nio has developed a large cylindrical cell 46105 for the 900-volt system. The super-fast charging battery pack can charge at a rate of 5C, able to achieve a quick charge experience of 255 kilometers in 5 minutes. SkyRide chassis system, integrating steer-by-wire, rear-wheel steering, and a full active suspension. These three core hardware systems make it the only fully steer-by-wire intelligent chassis system in the industry today. Without the constraints of traditional mechanical structures on design and space, steer-by-wire can bring higher control precision and response speed. The rear-wheel steering angle can reach up to 8.3 degrees, achieving a minimum turning diameter of 10.9 meters. The full active suspension combines dampers with an active suspension motor unit, which is also the world's first integrated hydraulic full-active suspension system. It is called SkyRide because it is also derived from the stable flying attitude of airplanes above the stratosphere. With the above configuration, plus the active safety lighting system, composed of 31 high-performance sensing hardware, it can achieve triple redundant sensing of vision, lidar, and 4D imaging radar in the front, and dual redundant sensing of vision and lidar in the side and rear view. The ET9, which embodies all of Nio's cutting-edge technologies, has become the best answer to the vision set forth on Nio Technology Day. Nio wants to tell the world with this car that it is a company based on technology. Furthermore, this move will further elevate Nio's brand image and create a more distinct separation from the second and third brands to be launched later. A brand's price range coverage is limited. From a consumer psychology perspective, before the Model 3 and Model Y, Tesla's Model S and Model X sold well in China, with sales of 20 to 30,000 units per year, which is now basically negligible, Li Bin said. The strong brand momentum of Tesla and the width of the price range its brand can cover is also limited, which is a common sense. We just need to adhere to this common sense and the basic consumer psychology. At the same time, the same principle applies to the construction of the energy replenishment system. The day before Nio Day 2023, on December 22nd, Nio officially achieved the 2023 1,000 stations plan, building the first 1,000 new battery swap stations this year. To date, Nio has built a total of 2,305 battery swap stations, covering 80% within a 3-kilometer range of users' habitual locations from Mudanjiang in the east, Sanya in the south, Changji in the west, to Daking in the north. However, just because Nio's battery swap system is well built, we must not ignore the company's efforts in charging. As of December 22nd, Nio has built 3,566 charging stations and 2,922 charging piles, making it the automotive brand with the most charging piles. At Nio Day 2023, the company also released the 4th-generation battery swap station, as well as a 640 kilowatt, full liquid-cooled super-fast charging pile. According to the latest plan, the company will continue to add 1,000 new battery swap stations and 20,000 charging piles in 2024, continuing to improve the energy replenishment system. In previous media interviews, Li Bin publicly shared his judgment on the future automotive market pattern. The entire intelligent electric vehicle industry will enter the official finals in 2024 to 2025, and the current 2 to 3 years are the most intensely competitive period. Considering the rapidly changing market environment, this final competition seems to continue indefinitely, with no end in sight. Li Bin stated he believes that around 2035, Chinese brands will occupy 5 of the top 10 spots in the global automotive groups, and Nio is striving to be one of them. On the road to reaching the top 5, 2 things need to be done well: maintaining long-termism and executing short-term actions well. This is the dual logic that Li Bin has always emphasized. In subsequent communications, Li Bin cited 2 examples of car companies about long-termism, BYD and Chery. BYD launched its first electric car in 2008, and in 2020 the company's annual sales were still hovering around 4,000 units. But by 2023, it is expected to achieve the milestone of 3 million units sold. Chery began its international business in 2001, and only in the past 2 years has it also achieved a surge in overseas sales. The cases of these 2 car companies show the importance of a gradual buildup in the automotive industry. What does it mean to perform well in short-term execution? For example, the pace of product advancement. When ET9 was released, some thought the pace of debut in 2023, delivery in 2025 was too slow. But in the eyes of Li Bin, it is not too slow or too fast, but rather a strong demonstration of Nio's short-term execution capability. Looking back at 2023, Nio has already released 6 models this year, which is quite efficient for a new Force enterprise with limited size. Looking at the model itself, considering its executive flagship positioning, it indeed requires more time for verification and testing. Looking at the timeline, Nio's first flagship model, ES8, was unveiled in April 2017 and delivered in June 2018. The first flagship sedan, ET7, debuted at the beginning of January 2021 and was delivered at the end of March 2022, with the overall pace being a little over a year, which is quite similar to the current plan for ET9. Thanks for watching.